A homeless girl's desperate plea to sleep in a millionaire's doghouse led to a response so unexpected, it left his entire staff in tears. But the real twist. The girl he saved was the same one he'd abandoned 20 years earlier. Stay till the end, because sometimes, fate's cruelest moments lead to its greatest redemption. Lena, a 17-year-old runaway, shivered on the doorstep of Silas Veck's sprawling estate. She'd been kicked out of her foster home, denied shelter beds, and was now begging to sleep in the doghouse, because at least it was warm and dry. Silas, a ruthless tech mogul, had a reputation, no handouts. No exceptions. His staff warned her, Mr. Vex doesn't do charity. But Lena had nothing to lose. She pounded on the door, screaming, "Please. I don't care about the house, just let me stay in the doghouse." Silas, furious at the noise, stormed outside, and froze. Lena's eyes. They were the same green as his late wife's. "Who are you?" he barked. Lena, trembling, pulled out a tattered photo. "My mom's name was Clara. She said you'd know what this meant." The photo was of Silas and Clara, 20 years earlier, standing in front of a small diner. Silas's hands shook. "Clara was my wife. She died in a car crash, with our unborn child." Lena's voice broke. "She didn't die. She left you. And she gave me up for adoption. I'm your daughter." Silas slammed the door in her face. But at 3 a.m., his security footage showed him carrying a blanket to the doghouse. And at dawn, he did something no one ever expected. He moved her inside. Silas's staff whispered in shock, "Mr. Vex never lets anyone in." But Lena's arrival unlocked a vault of secrets. Clara didn't die, she fled when Silas's greed consumed him, leaving him a letter, "If you ever find our daughter, tell her I loved her." Silas had spent years searching, but the adoption was hidden under a fake name. Lena's foster family had stolen her identity, leaving her homeless and alone. The fallout was explosive. Silas's board demanded he cut ties, fearing a scandal. His greedy brother, next in line for the company, tried to frame Lena for theft. Even Lena screamed at him, "You left us. I spent my life in hell." But Silas did something shocking, he resigned as CEO. "I spent 20 years building an empire," he said. "But I lost the only thing that mattered. I'm done choosing money over family." The aftermath. Silas tracked down Clara's family, reuniting Lena with aunts, uncles, and cousins who adored her. He funded a shelter for foster kids, naming it Clara's House. And Lena. She forgave him, but on her terms. "I'll never call you Dad," she said. "But you can earn the right to be my family." The real ending. 5 years later, Lena graduated college with Silas in the front row, crying for the first time in decades. She became the CEO of Clara's House, turning it into a national movement. And Silas? He kept the doghouse, to remind me of what matters. So what do you think? Should Silas have forgiven Clara for leaving? And here's the real question, if you were Lena, could you have forgiven the father who abandoned you? Drop a comment, I'll reply to every single one. And if this story gutted you, smash like, subscribe, and share with someone who needs to hear this. No one is beyond redemption, not even the ones who fail us the most.